Hi, my name is Angel Lobaton, and the environmental issue I'll be focusing on today is going to be water pollution in Hawaii, especially Oahu. So, Hawaii consists of 8 main islands, some of which are Hawaii, Maui, Lanai, Oahu, and Kauai. Due to its beautiful nature, it is a very popular tourist spot where tourism is even the largest single source of private capital for Hawaii's economy. However, behind the beauty of these islands, there is a major water pollution problem. Ola ai Kauai is basically a phrase in Hawaiian which means water is life. And this is a phrase that not only sums up what it means to exist on an island, but what it means to live, especially in Hawaii, where they are very closely connected and respectful to their environment. Water is essential for every human being, and the accessibility of it is important, no matter whether you're living on the island or just visiting. But the water in Hawaii is becoming compromised through pollution. Water pollution is a significant environmental issue on the island of Oahu. This issue impacts both the natural ecosystem and the residents who call this beautiful island home. We'll explore the evidence of this problem, its effects on the environment and human health, and a plan to make a positive impact in addressing the water pollution, which is the very first step. So, for example, when I used to live on Oahu, I heard about how there was a fuel leak at a Navy storage complex, which then contaminated the drinking water at Pearl Harbor. However, I vividly remember hearing about this, but being told that it was going to be okay because we weren't on that side of the island. So by addressing this issue, it means that acknowledging that even though we're not going to be directly affected, others are affected, and we need to do better. So like I said, what about those who are living on that side of the island? What are they supposed to do? So evidence of water pollution can be found on Oahu's beaches and nearshore waters, which is evident through the presence of marine debris, such as plastics and other litter, which harm marine life and coral reefs. Additionally, stormwater runoff from heavy rains carries pollutants, including pesticides, fertilizers, and sewage, into the ocean. This runoff impacts marine environment significantly, and the aging infrastructure, along with the leaks from cesspools and septic systems, further exacerbates groundwater contamination. The issue of water pollution on Oahu is largely due to urbanization, which increases storm runoff. During heavy rains, this runoff collects contaminants from urban areas and transports them into streams and the ocean. This polluted runoff includes hazardous substances that pose a threat to both human health and marine ecosystems. Like I said, water pollution affects everyone. For humans, the severity of water pollution in Oahu varies, but it can reach alarming levels, especially after heavy rains or sewage spills. Public health advisories are often issued, warning residents and visitors about the risk of swimming or engaging in other water activities in contaminated waters. This pollution can lead to serious health risks for those who come into contact with polluted water. There is also a marine and coastal impact, where contaminated runoff flows run into streams and storm drains, which eventually reach the ocean, which then have severe negative effects on marine ecosystems. Coral reefs, fish, and other wildlife suffer from the pollutants. Addressing water pollution is crucial for Oahu to protect public health, sustain its economy, and preserve the island's natural beauty and environmental health for future generations. By tackling this issue, we can ensure that Oahu remains a vibrant and thriving place for both its residents and visitors. So, some proposed solutions I have. To mitigate water pollution, I suggest addressing the sewage infrastructure and fixing stormwater management. So, to improve sewage infrastructure, this means upgrading and maintaining sewage systems to prevent leaks and spills, which is crucial. This includes regular inspections and timely repairs to existing infrastructure, since it is such a big reason as to why our water gets so contaminated. Furthermore, also having stormwater management. So, implementing best management practices such as green infrastructure can reduce and treat stormwater runoff. Green roofs, rain gardens, and permeable pavements are examples of such practices which can be incorporated into urban planning. So, for example, for permeable pavements, when pavements are non-permeable, they kind of just, all of the water, all of the toxins just run off of it, which then goes straight into the ocean. So by having permeable pavements, this kind of helps reduce that impact. To ensure that these solutions are able to thrive, then we'll have education and outreach. So by raising public awareness about the impacts of pollution and encouraging environmentally friendly practices is essential. Community programs and school curriculum can focus on educating the public about reducing litter, proper waste disposal, and the importance of protecting water resources. Furthermore, we'll also have regulatory measures, which means enforcing laws and regulations aimed at reducing pollution sources, which is vital. This includes restrictions on certain types of plastics and requirements for agricultural runoff management. This can take time, but with a 5-year plan and addressing it now, we can make even more progress, because the very first step is to acknowledge that it is even an issue. So, In conclusion, by addressing water pollution in Oahu through improved infrastructure, stormwater management, education, and regulation, we can make a significant positive impact. This comprehensive approach will protect public health, preserve marine ecosystems, and ensure that Oahu remains a beautiful and thriving island for future generations.